Gardening in Cape Coral, Florida, we will learn about this together and what grows here, rules and regulations of the city, and some out-of-the-box stuff. So roll the intro. My name's Victor Prasad. I'm a real estate broker here in Cape Coral, Florida, and I create content showcasing Southwest Florida real estate through video and answer some of the most frequently asked questions on the internet. To stay up to date with our local area, be sure to subscribe and click the bell notification so you're kept up to date with the latest content. So if you're considering moving or relocating to or from Southwest Florida, be sure to call, text, or email me. By the way, if you found one piece of information helpful in any way, be sure to hit that like button, which helps my channel being found through YouTube's algorithm. So thank you in advance. In today's video, we're talking about what gardening looks like here in Cape Coral. First, we need to figure out what crops grow in our climate. We can search this by going to the USDA Hardiness zone map. What it does, it divides North America into separate planting zones. Each growing zone is 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer or colder in an average winter than the adjacent zones. Cape Coral down to Naples is in zone 10A. Knowing the zone allows gardeners to compare their garden climates with the climate where a plant is known to grow well. One key point, when to plant and when to harvest. I will have a pop-up and a website where you can check to see what vegetables and herbs can be grown here. The website is interactive and will let you know when to plant your seeds and when to harvest them. As far as rules and regulations, you still have to abide by the basic codes of the city of Cape Coral. The link in the descriptions below for those codes, that's downloadable PDF, just to make sure you're within the guidelines. Otherwise, you can pretty much do whatever you would like on your property. There are not too many rules or enforceable regulations regarding planting fruits and vegetables. If you're a resident of Cape Coral and watching this video, if you can, just drop some comments down below and, share some tips, become the moderator, so to speak, in this video. If I'm wrong about something or whatnot, this is a learning experience to me as well. But yeah, your comments would be helpful. Southwest Florida, Cape Coral residents, I would appreciate it. So thank you. The only thing you would have to look at when gardening here in Cape Coral are the watering schedules, if you're using a sprinkler system or something like that. Depending where you live on the city, you could easily search that through the city's website, capecoral.net. We're lucky enough to have plenty of rain here in Southwest Florida. On the dry days, consider getting a rain barrel. Well, on the wet days, you would want to have a rain barrel. And if you have a home that's 1,600 to 1,800 square feet, you could actually produce between 800 to 900 gallons of rainwater. Some key notes when collecting rainwater is be careful when watering your garden with this water, because the chemicals that are found in your shingles or tin roof and gutters may have an impact on your plants, and when you consume it, you can have an adverse reaction as well. Water restrictions do not apply to rain collected water. So quick tip, when collecting rainwater, place enough vegetable oil in the barrel to prevent mosquitoes from laying their eggs. If you have anything that collects water in your yard, be sure to flip that over, like buckets or some type of pan or anything like that, because they do become a breeding ground for mosquitoes. So just be on the lookout for that. Keep your rain barrels covered after water collection to ensure you do not breed mosquitoes. I'll be the first to admit gardening is not my forte. However, it has to deal with real estate, and I'm hoping this video is a resource, help folks out there who like to garden, and provide you with as much information as possible with links. All right, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're thinking or even considering relocating to Southwest Florida, be sure to call, text, or email me. I'd love the opportunity to connect with you. And if you want to know more about working, living, playing here in Southwest Florida, then if you haven't already, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click that bell notification so you're kept up to date with the latest content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, own more real estate.